everyone. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Jamila Weston, and I am wanted to come to you all today just to kind of give you. Many have asked me what is the purpose, or why was Upscale Queen created, and what does it really mean, and what do we do? Just kind of give everyone an overview of exactly what the name is, what the business is, and what our intentions are. So pretty much, Upscale Queen, you can hear it and you would think that it is basically, someone who's kind of thinking that, high end apparel and things of that nature. Now, don't get me wrong, I love high end apparel as long as I can afford it, and and so yeah. But Upscale Queen is actually, it was created because I wanted to I wanted a t-shirt altered into something that was a little different from the norm, because I'm in a sorority and we always have t-shirts, and all the t-shirts look just like, we order the standard t-shirt. We all just kind of, have on the same shirt, no style, no nothing, but everyone looks nice, but I just want to do something a little different. So one of my friends, she, from time to time would cut up her t-shirts, and I was like, oh, I want you to cut up one of my t-shirts. And I procrastinated, something I do tend to do from time to time, not all the time, but sometimes. So I procrastinated, and by the time I needed the shirt, I just did not feel comfortable asking her how, to do that for me, because I knew it was kind of crunch time. So I just went online to see, exactly how hard it would be for me to cut up my t-shirt. And so I started looking at YouTube videos and things like that. And I was like, oh, this may not be that bad. And I didn't even know what to search for. It was really weird. But I was like, what, how to cut up a t-shirt. That's what I asked on Google. I Google everything. Ask my nieces, Google everything. So when I set up Google, I went to do the search. I just kind of started looking at YouTube videos, because that's majority of what comes up when you ask for, a tutorial on how to do something. So when I looked that up, I saw these things that said upcycle, upcycle a t-shirt, upcycle this, upcycle that. And I'm like, upcycle? Oh, I had never thought, didn't even know that was an industry, honestly. So started looking at videos and really nervous, which is really just the strangest thing, because my mom is a seamstress. And I've been around sewing and things of that nature, crafts my whole life. And for some reason, just really never did pick it up. I just chose to do other things with my time. So it was like, let me give this a try. Let me try to cut up this t-shirt and see how it goes. So I did it, and I was not comfortable. I was very nervous. I was hoping I didn't, jack up my t-shirt and things of that nature, because it was something I needed to wear out. But I gave it a try. And, it worked out. It was something really simple. I think maybe I did a sleeve or something. And so when I made my t-shirt, as I was going through the videos and I was looking at things, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. This is, I may be able to do this. So I started researching what upcycle, actually was, what type of things you can upcycle, how that situation works. And I bought a pair of fabric scissors. So when I bought the pair of fabric scissors, I went into my closet and just got like these old t-shirts that I hadn't worn, wasn't gonna wear, that couldn't wear. Well, they were extinct t-shirts, because of course many of our closets have things. Even when we do clean it out, we still have a lot of unnecessary clothing. So pulled out some t-shirts, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go and test out some things. I want to, first of all, get comfortable using scissors, because I was not comfortable using scissors. It was the craziest thing. I'm like, how is it? I cut up regular paper and stuff, but when it came to this fabric, it was like intimidating. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna jack something up and I'm not gonna be able to wear it, and yada yada yada. So anyway, I started practicing, just cutting up things, doing designs, looking at things. I saw some YouTube videos, like, oh, let me try it out. So I started trying things out and said, oh, this is kind of cool. Maybe I can do this. And I I have no idea, but all of a sudden, just one day, I woke up. I kid you not. I woke up and Upscale Queen like hit me out the blue, and I was like, "Upscale Queen? That is crazy. Upscale Queen? What what does that mean?" So I build websites from time to time. My base is technology for those who don't know. So I kind of dabble around in website building and things of that nature. So I jumped up. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. I heard Upscale Queen, got up out my bed looking like, what? So I'm sure it was probably God telling me this. But so I said that is such a common name. I'm sure the website, because me and one of my really good friends, we are like this person, when we get an idea, we go out there and grab that domain and just have it sitting until we maybe decide that we want to do something. So with it. So I said, well, let me do a search for Upscale Queen. And I did the search and it was available, and I could have like fell out. I was like, what? This is such a common name and no one has it yet. So I started, I did like the trademark. I just kind of looked at a lot of things to see, if Upscale Queen came up anywhere. And it did. And so, I was looking, I said, ups, upscale is not so much upcycle, but if upscale and upcycle are pretty much the same thing. When you get an older or a new garment and you do something different to it, you are upscaling it from its original form into something, more, hopefully, instead of less. And so upcycle. So that is where Upscale Queen came from. I mean, it's like God just put it in my head and I just like ran with it. So when the idea formed, I went to work. When I tell you I went to work, I started, I just like built got the website, kind of fooled around. Well, I bought the domain name, and then I just kind of started, coming up with some ideas on things I could do and how to get this thing going. And yeah, just kind of outblown, a little overwhelmed because I wasn't really sure exactly what was happening, but I didn't back down from it. So that's basically how Upscale Queen came about. It was the name dropped in my spirit and I ran with it. And I love it. When I say I love it, it's like it came from me thinking I'm gonna upcycle t-shirts, but it has evolved into so many things. I mean, just the meaning itself, we're all queens, we're all queens. I mean, even it doesn't even matter what your sex is. You can be a queen. We're all queens in our own right. And then, upscale, you can put whatever meaning you want to upscale. So that's where upscale came from. It's like, well, I won't say that's where it came from, but Upscale Queen, that is a part of the name. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it's an evolving name. It's like I said, it started out as just me cutting up t-shirts. Then it came into one of my friends. I mean, I saw the Cricut, and my best friend has a Cricut. I've never seen it. I'm like this little, I love putting things together. It's kind of like a little tomboy. Used to always be my dad when I hung up, and then I came out of that tomboy's phase and started doing other stuff. But I do kind of like to dabble around. Like I'm that person at Christmas who gets the little arts and crafts for us to do as a family, as a whole during Christmas. But that's just me. I love like doing little stuff like that. So I just got the Cricut, asked my best friend, how do you use the Cricut? She gave me some tutorials, some ideas, some suggestions. Actually, I was looking for something. I didn't know what I was looking for because I didn't know. But she, I asked her, I was like, oh, I remember her saying that she had a Cricut. So I asked her about it, just how much, what the pricing was, what it all entailed and things of that nature. So I got the Cricut, not really knowing what I was going to do with the Cricut, but I just got it. So then when I started doing like t-shirts, Upscale Queen was the name. So I started putting Upscale Queen. I think I was talking to a friend or something. And they were like, you need to wear your brand. So I started putting Upscale Queen on my t-shirts. And then when I would wear them out, people asked me, well, do you make t-shirts? I'm like, not really, but if you want me to, I will. So I got online again. I'm like a fanatic researcher. I research everything. And so I got online again and started researching, like how to make things and what to do with the Cricut and, just heat press and all those things. What's the best method? What designs? Da 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 da. So, like I said, I'm just this person who. The good thing about me is I like arts and crafts, and then I'm techie to a certain degree. I'm not like the network techie. I'm more the front end techie person, application side. So it did not scare me to learn a new application, to do something different with the Cricut application. And if someone asked me to design something, that's like something I love to do. I love to create things. So as you all see, that's what's happened with Upscale Queen. So after doing that, I made a couple of, personalized, customized t-shirts, and it just took off. It's like, and then it's just like I started from time to time getting requests for customized t-shirts. And yeah, so that's how the customized t-shirts came into play, which is really crazy. And so now I do customized t-shirts, and we put customize, we put a design on them. You can buy what we have on the website, or you can request designs and we'll do it, as long as it's not a copyright infringement issue or anything like that, or a trademark infringement. And so, we take in requests from time to time, and we also sell what we have on deck. So that was one phase. Then we went. I'm not even sure of how I came up on this idea. It was like the strangest thing, but I was looking online, and you know me, I'm just like always looking at stuff, and I saw this clutch. And I was like, I came across someone making a clutch purse. I was like, what? You can make a clutch purse out of a? They were making it out of a tablecloth, a table mat, placemat, And I'm like, what? So I just started looking at researching and, seeing how people actually do this thing. And I started, prepping, and just started making test clutches. So I made the clutches, and then I kind of perfected my method and did a couple of things. And I was like, oh, wow, this is kind of cool. So now, as you all can see, we have t-shirts and clutches on the website. So we make customized clutches, and we were, kind of playing around with jewelry. Jewelry that's a little down the road. Is not really hard to do. It's just, the thing is you need to focus on something and then come back to the next. So eventually we'll bring in jewelry. But for right now, we actually make t-shirts, we cut t-shirts, and we make clutches. So many of our t-shirts, the first clutch I made out of a t-shirt, I didn't really like it. It wasn't as sturdy as I wanted it to be. So I started using like the regular, it's still 100% cotton, but it's a different blend of the cotton. So yeah, I use regular 100% cotton to create the clutches, and they're kind of, I love the designs because not one is alike. They're all different, because when I see the material, I just go find it, I pick it up. If it's something I think would be cute on the clutch, I'll pick it up. It may be something cute for the inside, I just don't know. But if it's something that catches my eye, I pick that material up, and I don't even try to get more than it would be enough to make one clutch, because as I said, I want the clutches to be unique in what they are. I don't want them to be the same. I want everyone who buys a clutch to get something different. You may have one outside, you open it up, it's something totally different on the inside. Or you may have a different outside but the same inside. Or, you just may have a totally different design that no one would have because I can't find the material anymore. But it's totally different. And, I just kind of want it to be unique in itself with the designs as far as they go. So that's just kind of giving you all just the overall overview of how Upscale Queen has evolved since in the last year, I could say. And it just keeps evolving. It's like we just keep adding on. And I'm just really excited to see exactly where it's going to go. And I feel it will go somewhere, because I absolutely love the name Upscale Queen. It is like so uplifting for me and myself. It's just, it does something to me just to hear it. So I'm hoping that name also, does something for other individuals, and you all feel the same, I guess you could say, the same, uplift that I feel from when I think of the Upscale Queen and what it means to me as a person. And that's just like, I am who I am. I am all of that. And I'm striving to be the best me and enjoy this life because there's so much going on right now, and we don't know what's going. You don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like. So what I do is focus on the day, make the best of it, and that's what I'm gonna do. So you all feel free if you have any questions, have any comments, anything, just kind of put them in the comment section. Can't even talk. Put them in the comment section and just let me know what you think. And check out the website. Check out www.upscalequeen.com. We're on all the social media channels or our 6 sites. We have Instagram, Upscale Queen. So if you do a search, you'll find us Upscale Queen. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube. We're even on t-shirt websites. We're on Redbubble, TeePublic. We're on Etsy. We have a couple things on eBay. We're hitting up all the channels, just trying to get that brand out. Get Upscale Queen out there. So when you see it, you hear it, it's out there. Google us. You'll find Upscale Queen. Google. It will take you to most of you'll see Facebook. I think you see the Facebook, Instagram, website. You'll see all that if you Google us. So, like I said, check us out. And if you have any questions and suggestions, just anything about how this business was started, just let me know. So I want you to stay tuned. I will kind of give you all an update on like my family, my dynamics, where all the stuff came from, just kind of a little bit more of my background. Since I just gave you the actual business background, I want to give you my background so you can see, exactly who Jamila is. And I also want you to meet the Upscale Queen squad, which is my family. And yeah, we're a family of women. So as I said, stay tuned and you'll see that coming up soon. So, all right. Thank you. We'll talk later. Bye.